We're gonna do one clap.
Just
loud.
one clap.
1, 2.
Oh, that was...
I'll just count. Ready?
Fuck. Okay.
Oh.
All right. Welcome back to the Chaos Agents podcast. I'm Em. This is my co-host Elijah.
That's us.
Elijah and Jolo. And here we have Manley and Gabe, the owners of Soundbar in Fort Collins, and we're super excited to have you. You're also the co-creators of Music by Masses, a music organization. Really looking forward to hear more about that. And welcome.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We're happy to be here.
I really like starting with just like very human questions, because why should people give a shit about you? Like that's like how I feel about like every podcast guest. It's like, are you a person that I would want to be around or like smoke a joint with or have a drink with? And so I'm really excited to have you here. My first human question: what's something that's making you laugh these days?
Good question.
I feel like I laugh every day. Just random stuff.
Yeah.
Pretty goofy. I find a lot of like small things funny. Comedy, I've been trying to get back into it, like listening to it. So I played some earlier today and it just like, it uplifts your mood.
That picture of your dad made me laugh.
Yeah, I showed him a picture of my dad. He's been like going through a bunch of stuff and he had 2 brain surgeries. I'll just open up about that with you guys. So I've been back and forth from Denver, but he's like recovered so much and then he's just like the toughest dude you'll ever meet. And I like showed Manley a picture and he's just like,
No, he was like this.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Oh, fuck.
He got surgery.
Sick.
It was like second brain surgery, and he was just like thumbs up,
That's
like
awesome.
fingers up, like
Yeah.
we made it. We made it.
Incredible.
Like that made me laugh. And my dog and cat, they're like, I have a little 3-legged cat, Newton, and I got this really good dog named Bo. And them two are like my best friends. They're always just like messing with me.
Bo's
They're
awesome.
Yeah, you've met Bo before.
Yes.
Gabe's gotten to live with
yeah.
them like for 4 years.
Wait, what kind of comedy were you playing today? I'm just curious.
It was like real life comedy. This comedian out of Compton, he lived in like New York for a little bit. He was talking about the contrast of both places because he went to go pursue like some more creative lifestyle, and it's like kind of different than how like where he grew up from. And he just like, I don't know, the way he was conveying the stories was really entertaining throughout the whole thing.
I've been wanting to ask you guys about like how you guys met each other and like what was the start of like deciding to become, co-owners of Soundbar.
We met at CSU.
Oh,
We went to
okay.
school together.
Cool.
We were, that was like what, 2019?
Yep,
You were freshman in 2019?
Yeah.
How old are you guys?
25.
24.
Wow. Like I had no idea. Wow.
We're like the
That's
same
wild.
age.
Yeah, so yeah, our freshman year we met. And
Okay.
We're both
Wow.
marketing majors. We both were in the music business programs just started there. It was like their first year. We were hanging out one night. We had this idea to like make a social media app that would like connect musicians. Cause we were like walking at like 2 a.m. and we heard this guy playing piano. And we were like sat there and we're like, damn, that was beautiful. We kept walking home and then we started talking. We're like, how many artists are there that like are never gonna get a stage? And then that like bothered us so much. And then that night, like we stayed up and we were like whiteboarding, like trying to think of like, how could you solve something like that? The next day we woke up and we were like, do you want to work on this shit? And he was like, yeah. And that night I was like, do you actually want to fucking change it? Like we had like this whole moment where we like bonded and we were like, fuck yeah, let's change this shit.
Wow.
So we've been on like a
That's-
mission
That's
since
so
then.
powerful. Wow.
I'm serious. That's like 100% the true story.
That's wild.
I literally called him in the morning. We like met up at the library. I called him. I was like, hey, you want to meet up and work on this? We met at the library, started cooking, like researching, trying to figure out the music industry, right? Like the thing's a fucking beast. The more you look into it, the deeper it goes. And it's like a lot of it's very consolidated into like a couple companies that honestly don't have the artists in mind.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And like and we want to be the ones to change that shit, honestly.
I'm curious on how it evolved though. So like y'all came with the idea.
Yeah. So it was like a Tinder, right?
Okay.
So then we post on our LinkedIn and we're like, hey, working on a company to revolutionize the music industry, one sentence, and posted it. And then like I got a couple thumbs up and shit. And then I got this DM from this guy named Scott Stern. I'd met the dude maybe one time, but never like really known him. And he was like, hey, let's sit down and talk. And I was like, okay. And he was like a VC, like angel investor And so I sent one post out, and then he was like, hey, I want to hear like the vision, and we just like we're like, hey, we just want to change it somehow. And he's like, fuck yeah, like I'm behind that. Here's 40 grand. Go build the first version. And we're like, all right. So we hired a development team called Hungry Media. They did a great job in getting us, because at first we're like so scatterbrained, and we had no idea how to develop a software or build something like that. We just had all these ideas.
You had all the parts.
And we had to refine everything down, like what's the first thing we'll try. And we worked with them, and they helped us develop this UI, which is like user interface. And we like sat there and worked with them for months. We worked with Scott for 6 months before we even brought them in, just trying to figure out. And we ended up like thinking like, okay, what if we created like a music competition / a showcase of like talent? You put some cash behind it. You said, hey, we want to see like who's the best in town, right? And so then people would compete and they'd win money. And we created this whole like community around it where people were actually making like $200 a month by just posting their song on our app. And they'd get their friends and everybody to vote for them, and then the top people on the leaderboard would win. And it started growing. We got to like 3,000 people total on the platform.
Wow.
And then we started like wondering like, okay, so like, what do the artists really need? Because we got a bunch of artists on there now, so we can actually like have somebody to work with and like.
Oh wow, yeah.
And so we started getting Zoom calls with everybody, and we're like, what do you guys need? And they're like, we really want to do shows. Like we really want, like live music's really hard to get into. And like we want to do music. And we're like, all right, like let us figure this out. And so then 3 years ago in like 2 days was the first show we ever threw.
Okay.
And
As music by masses.
It was at the Lyric, yeah.
Okay.
So in between us raising that money and COVID and all that stuff and the first show, I thought of the name Music by Masses one night at like just 3 a.m. I was thinking of a name. It was called Una at first, which means one in Greek, but it was like, I didn't think that connected as much. And I was like, that's not the right name. And then eventually it just like, I was like, Music by Masses. It's like simple, but it totally conveys what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's super minimal and like clean but powerful kind of. I like it.
Yeah.
We're at the first show. Y'all throw it at the Lyric.
Yeah, so we were stressing our ass off, right?
It was Costanza, Dry Ice, I think one more. But
Okay.
really cool lineup. One of our good friends in town, Maddie.
Maddie,
Oh, yeah,
runs the-
yeah.
She
She
helps
works at the
with
Lyric and
yeah, works at Atrium now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She we asked her like, hey, like, could you possibly help us like figure something out? And she's like, yeah, like she loved the vision. Like we hung out with her a bunch, and then we put it together and figured it out. It was an awesome show, great performers.
we were stressing, or I was.
Yeah, we were all
yeah, of
stressing.
course.
Yeah.
Of course.
We did like
of
a
course you
rental
were.
with them, and I think it was like $700 rental.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
So it was like a whole
It was like pretty legit
investment.
commitment. We're like, fuck.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
And
of
then
course you were
We
stressing.
had to hit 75 tickets to break even, and we hit 78.
Oh,
Hey, that's all you
hey,
need.
all right, all right.
And we were
Yeah,
like,
that's success for that.
Oh,
Yeah, for
yeah.
that first. That's
we can keep doing
incredible.
this. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then
That's
like
sick.
more and more artists started wanting shows. And then so we started doing it more and more, and we were like, we really need like a main spot to like have as our spot we're booking everything at.
Yeah.
Because it's really hard working with like a ton of calendars. And we started realizing there's a lot of problems in venues being able to communicate calendars too.
Oh.
To fans and stuff. We're like, okay,
Yeah.
that's like a problem.
100%.
So
that
true.
needs to get solved eventually. But yeah, so then we found the coast, and so Colin, who's like an amazing talent buyer, he had just left and gone to the Aggie, and there was like this venue that's calendar was going to start being empty. Our good friend Dan at the Mishawaka was like trying to buy it, and so then we kind of like right around that same time did our first show there, right when Colin was like about to leave. We went up, I met the old owner, his name is Billy, he's a great guy. Yeah, he was just like, hey, like we'd love to have you guys back. We did like 75 tickets there, which for them was pretty good. And for us now, it's still pretty good. And we impressed him a little bit, and he was like, okay, we want to do this more. And that was with the app competition. So we stopped doing money, and we started doing, hey, you can win a show and win the ticket profits of it, which makes way more sense, right? Because we had some of that money left over, but we were running through it, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So we were like, we got to make this be able to run on its own. And the way for artists to make money when they're small is by playing live and getting their friends to come out. And we started getting our reps up.
Yeah.
Like we started getting where we could throw like
We were
2
doing,
shows
like,
in a week.
once a month.
Yeah,
went
I
up
was
to
just-
2 months.
I was just about to
slowly
ask,
took
like-
over.
Yeah, so you
Yep.
just started the frequency of.
And Gabe
yeah.
honestly has been the mastermind behind that. He's a booking machine. Last year he booked 180 shows, I think.
Holy shit.
Wow.
And then this year you're on track to do more, I'm pretty sure.
I lost count. I don't count.
He doesn't count them,
At
but
this point, yeah.
I went back through and counted them last year, and I was like, holy shit, Gabe.
So I'm curious, like, your hopes for Soundbar in, like, how it impacts the Fort Collins music community.
I definitely want it to be a hub, just like of everything. We don't, if you notice our calendar is kind of just all types of music.
Yeah.
That's
It's
sick.
like there's no limits really. We do raves and we do country and we do everything in between that, like grunge and punk and all the ends of the spectrums and genres. And I just want it to be like a place where everybody can come and feel safe and like create,
Yeah.
like I said earlier, like just a creation place. Like when we first were starting, this is some crazy shit. So when we presented to the investor guy, right? We were like, hey, here's like all these different ideas that we have or all the problems that we've seen. And we gave him like 48 slides of like everything. He's like,
Wow.
I don't know what the idea is here, but I like you guys. Like, I believe in you. But in there was this whole thing where it was like, go in and first you gotta get the like help connect the artists. Then you gotta get a venue for them to play at so that they have a place to start physically connecting, because music's not just digital. It's like the physical part of music is where the magic happens. It's like that's the key, which I think, yeah. And it's so expensive nowadays. Everybody buys one ticket a year for like $280.
Yeah.
But you could go to 10 shows locally and see really, really talented people. So
Yeah.
that was like always part of it. And it would be like, when I first started out, I was like, you'd have a phone app and you'd be able to scan into the venue with like the app if you're like the artist, like after hours or whatever, and you could record stuff.
Oh,
And like, I think that could be pretty cool eventually to do something like that.
wow.
Like a little mini music district, but since music districts in town's probably one of the reasons we haven't already done something like that. But yeah, literally like when we were first thinking about it, like, so it's so weird how it's all just like unfolded. And it's,
Yeah.
every single step of it's been super like, what's the right word?
Effortless, or like not effortless. There's
It's
a lot
so
of
much
effort on
work.
all ends, but like it just happens naturally. Or like
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's
Like
like
it's a singularity, or it's like you're on the, everything just like falls into place. It's like a synchronicity.
Synchronicity. That could be
That's
it.
what comes to mind.
So in Fort Collins, there's like not really much of a rave or EDM scene like at all. Like you'd have to like go to Denver to like go to a decent one. Like now there's House of Dead and stuff, but like you guys were like kind of the first venue that I like just wanted to like check out a little EDM show, and like I kept going with some friends, and it like just kind of snowballed into like a weekly kind of like routine to like just
Did I
Go
meet
hang
you like
out.
a really long time ago?
I
Like,
don't know.
in the front of the venue?
Yeah,
at a
maybe.
rave. I felt
Yeah.
like I never connected that all the way.
That probably was it. Yeah, 'cause
You were like, I'm here to just check it out.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
I think I remember that.
Wow.
This
That's
is
wild.
nothing that you have to commit to at all, but I'm just curious if you've ever thought about like a subscription for fans.
It was called the Masses Pass, so Music by Masses.
Uh-huh.
So it was like the fan pass, and like it was $35 a month for unlimited shows. But I think it was like too expensive, so I'm gonna rebuild it and probably drop it a little bit.
Yeah.
But have it so that it's really just like the people coming out, and if you're really there just for the music, you can have like one ticket worth that you can go to a show for a month, or shows for a month.
Right.
Wow.
I did Laurel Fest recently.
Oh yeah, that looked awesome. I was like seeing all your guys' content.
Yeah.
You guys have killed it.
Yeah, Laurel Fest was super fun. The thing I liked about it is it felt like FOCOMX, but like because it was smaller, it was just 3 venues. You kept like running into the same people,
Mm-hmm.
and so it was just like this really sweet like
It was like a micro foco.
yeah, yeah,
Or
and
something like that.
yeah. I can't help but think of like something like that where if people could just, well, I have a ticket anyway, so I might as well go.
imagine a world where it's like the extreme like that, where every single venue had like the same ticket every single night, or like there's a subscription to all of them. Or maybe
I
like
don't know.
little pairs. I don't know.
That feels
What?
too.
That's
I
interesting.
don't like how that feels though. That feels like Amazon of venues.
Oh.
But I mean like the, I guess, ethos side of it, like
The ethos side makes
like
a lot of sense.
people working together and like coming together instead of like
Isn't that
competing.
Yeah, you're kind of trying to do that with the website that you're. What is it called? The network, artist network,
Venue network.
Yeah,
venue network. Yes.
We have this system that we built out that helps us with our calendar management, like day-to-day talent buyer tasks, makes all that super efficient. So it's kind of like the back end of our venue. A lot of stuff operates through that. We're able to really like get a sense of like what is going on in our venue. Like we have like we can send offers through there. We see settlements through there. So emails, like we can send out a bunch of emails to people, like CRM kind of. And what we want to expand out to is more of like bringing in the community side of it. Like we were explaining, like the music competition app. We want to bring that back in.
Yeah, so then like the MBM app, like the competition side, that's gonna turn into more of like a community platform for music, but like hyper focused on like city level or smaller, and it's gonna connect all into the actual venues as well. So
Okay.
so like, and we've been working on this for 5-6 years, and there's other people kind of popping up with similar ideas, but none of them are as like connected as how ours is.
Okay, tell me more.
Okay, what is it? What is it?
All right.
All right, so imagine the app is kind of how you like get started. Venue Network's kind of like the back end that kind of powers the whole system, right? It's like the actual database of everything, and it allows it all to talk to itself. So like venues and everybody, people in the venues, they need to be able to know that like an artist is ready for their venue, right? So if we were able to communicate between Atrium and everybody in town, we were like, hey, this artist is going up, and then you can give them the right shows to pack it out every time.
Oh my God, it's like a tender system. Like
Except imagine there's like sub-communities. There's genre communities that are like basically the bubbles of the whole system, right? They're like all the little social groups. Those are like the little sub pieces of the scene.
Yeah.
And sometimes the scene comes together and there's like the little mixing,
Yep.
right? Which is like the fun part. And sometimes it's like just one blob, sometimes it's a couple. If you mix up the genres, which is what we were doing with the competitions, it would have like every genre in a night and you'd get a little bit of everybody coming. That's how like I'm thinking about it. It's like imagine like a social media basically but it doesn't feel like that. It's more you're meeting up with people and you're talking about shows, and you're also getting to say what shows you want to come to you. So you can say like, I'm going to connect my Spotify and I'm going to show like my playlist to everybody, and we're all going to be like basically like saying, hey, we want these people here. By my listening, by like all my stuff, all my preferences. And you can also say, hey, I want to bring X artist to Fort Collins, and you can start a thing. And if you get 200 people in town to say, I want this person too, then why the fuck would you not bring them?
Yeah.
Why is that not a thing? So it's like demand-based music, which is like, but you create the demand because you create like a community around it. And that is like, you gotta connect everybody more. People go out for like that one artist, but like then if you're able to connect after the show and you share your pictures, everybody like is in a group.
Right.
And then you start building more of a connection, and it like spins up. And I feel like it could grow scenes in cities.
Yeah.
Wow.
You could literally like create scenes. Venue Network's like how the venues connect into, and they're able to, it just feeds itself, and they're able to know what's going on, and like the artists are in the right places, the fans know when the shows are happening, like all these things. And then there could be a membership piece too. That's a little further off. I don't know. That's probably more like a year or two. But
Yeah.
I already have like created the concept of it. And so like
I mean, you're spot on there, because like the way, I guess the best that I've been doing is just like using Instagram to like watch like venue stories and stuff.
It's hard
and
to,
it's like I feel like I have
no place.
I have a partial vision of like what's going on in the local scene, but only like in fragments.
Like the big problem, the biggest fucking thing that sorry, I'm getting like so into it.
No.
The biggest fucking thing that we realized was that you have Live Nation, you have AEG. Those are the two main people running all of live music. They control the whole market of music. They only focus on the top like 0.01% of artists. And there's like this whole underserved community that needs some way to have like the same data, because there's no data collected on small artists. So there's no way for people to know the value of the artists, and there's no way for them to like give them a shot because they don't know the person that books whatever venue, right? That's like how it's controlled right now. It's all segmented. Yeah.
And that makes sense though, because
You have to know somebody, or like you can get in, right? But like imagine if you could just download a thing, you could start like working, meeting up, say like, hey, here's my first show, I'm gonna play like somewhere small in town, and then prove that I can get people to come to my show, and those people then become fans. And imagine like Patreon as well, like all those pieces all in one thing. That's like just makes sense.
I
like if you want to be an artist, you're there, and then you're able to grow inside of that.
I'm just thinking, this is amazing because like I've been in bands in Fort Collins since like 2019, and I feel like that was one of the main struggles was like finding a network and a connection like to like we just never got shows. Like we would cold call places, they wouldn't respond, you know, like that kind of shit. And it was like crawling around in the dark.
So that's called easy booking, and it's a whole thing that I built where like I think you claimed your profile already, right?
I did.
So that was like we were just testing the sign up functionality on different devices, but I have this whole thing like going around that concept of being able to have transparency into the calendar. Basically, you can sign up as an artist and you like claim your name basically, and you have to prove it by linking your Instagram account or something that just shows that you're actually that person. You put the link in your bio or wherever for like 24 hours, let us see it. You can delete it after. And that way we're able to link you, right? And then we say like, then it gives you access in to see like all the venues that are on Venue Network. And you get to see like a simple version of their calendar. It doesn't tell you who's there, but it tells you that there's a hold on that day, if it's totally open or if it's confirmed and not available. And so then as an artist, you can go in and be like, oh, I want to play like this day, apply, send it out. And then the venue's like, oh yeah, okay, we got like 5 artists. Like, oh yeah, these guys fucking rock. We're going to go Jolo. Lock them in.
And then like facilitating the right.
And then you also,
matchups.
like all the deal and everything happens on there. So there's a transparency factor. I want Venue Network to be like where you can go and like see your full offer, like what it looks like. You can like play with the chart and be like, if I get to 200 tickets, like, and understand what the actual equations that are happening are in like a visual way that you can actually understand, like fully just like look at it like, oh, that doesn't make sense for me because I'm only gonna max make whatever. And it would just be like big ass, it'd be for the artist, like, it's everyone has to win though, you know? So there has to be like that balance, but it's like, it's giving the visibility.
An artist could know exactly when and like how frequent in duration to play shows based on like, you'd have more visibility until just like market changes.
Well, yeah, and all the data. So we're also building ticketing. That's what I'm working on right now. And the ticketing data we're gonna give to the artists. Like you get access to all the fans that came to your show. So then you can SMS market them, email market them.
Wow.
Like it would just be transparent data. And like your fans that come to your show, you should fucking have that data. But right now the venues have it. That's fucked up. Like right, we could be doing that right now, like giving it out, but I'm just building the whole system. So it's like.
So you're just like smashing down barriers.
Fuck it.
No, straight up.
I'm just gonna piss people off probably, so.
No, I mean, I've talked to Gabe one night and he told me, he was like, the music industry has not been revolutionized at all.
Like 80 years.
No.
And I was like,
since
what?
recording music, there hasn't been anything that big that's changed in live music. Like streaming, that streaming, but like actual live music has been the same, and it's been the same players for the last 50 years.
Holy shit.
And Ticketmaster really got going in like the 90s, but the labels were really controlling it.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, of course they were.
And then it started switching into the digital era.
Right.
Yep.
And Ticketmaster used to be a ticket printing company.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then they got into all the venues and they're like, oh yeah, now like here's technology. And then they ended up, they had all the data on every venue that was successful and they just went in and bought all of them.
Wow. Holy shit.
That explains fees.
But then they've got the venue and they had all of it, but then they were driven by shareholder value. And not by like Gabe and I. Gabe and I's decisions. My parents have invested some. And then Scott, who's like, he's a good guy.
Yeah, I didn't get it when you said that.
What do you mean?
I just didn't understand because like I haven't had years worth of music business theory or like any of that.
There's so much to it.
Like we don't have the data. We're just like blacked out.
Yeah,
It's all dark over here.
Straight
Like
up.
we don't have data.
That's the whole other side.
The whole small artist scene doesn't have any data like available.
Yeah.
It's only for the top 1% of artists that are even on any sort of chart or any sort of. So like we want to be the ones that like open up the whole.
Right, and that's
like,
the revolution.
But then once you have that, then everybody's able to grow in it. Like, and then it's powered by the people. It's the people are picking what shows they want. They're supporting those artists. The fans and the artists are like. They build that connection there, which I think some artists forget about. It's like your physical people are like the ones driving you, you know?
Okay, question.
Yeah.
Do you think it would be sick to have like from the artist side be able to like run a calculation of like how much, like adding in like an accounting measure where like, okay, it's that distance from this venue and it would cost me like
for like
X
touring?
amount of gas, like for costs and stuff.
I have that thought out. I just haven't built it
So
yet.
many fucking
Oh my
things.
gosh.
No,
But I'm on the right track of that.
So like,
like,
right, so you get a venue on it, and then you get a smaller venue, and then you get like a couple more in town, like 5, which we have like quite a few that would be down to do it. We've talked to, and the goal would be to get them on there. So like Atrium, Surfside, us, maybe Wolverine Farm or somebody like that, and just have like a couple little spots where you can move through the ecosystem on. Everyone, like all the same people will kind of be like, you know what I mean? It just like connects it.
You know what you
Because
should
we're all
do?
operating like this, and it needs to be more like a bubble
Yeah.
Yeah.
that can move around.
Before you, I don't know, I guess like make it public, but we were talking about the Laurel Fest, but whatever 5 venues you get on there, you should throw a fest.
Oh yeah,
That would be
definitely.
fucking so
Definitely.
sick.
You haven't thought of that, have you?
you definitely thought of
sorry,
that.
I'm
There's
just like,
videos on our Instagram talking about our festival concept, which is like the fan voted festival.
So imagine once all those people commit to the festival and are like, yeah, I'm in it for the vision of what this could be. They get to pick, okay, I want these local artists, or if it gets big enough, like as more people.
It's like unlimitedly
Grow.
big.
Yeah. You
So like
can
the
get to
more
the next
people that
stage.
join into the Music by Masses festival, the bigger the festival gets because we're planning a year out, and you get to pick the festival.
Whoa.
Oh.
my God.
So like when we get
Okay.
100,000 people on there, then it's like a fucking insane festival. If it's up 25 people, then it's like 2 venues,
Right.
right?
Okay.
And so like they're able to like control it and like level up basic. It's like a literally game, but it's in reality. And you can go and like you get to pick the bands and then you get to vote for them, like the people that want to see the people the most. But that way you aren't like, you don't have to have some name, you don't have to have streams even. It's like your homies are
Wow.
saying like I want
It's
to
like
see this guy.
like a democratic system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
so-
you vote who you want to see.
Yeah.
Like
That's-
democratizing music.
Right.
That's really like the big picture
Wow.
on like every level possible.
What's a message, like you have something to say to Fort Collins musicians?
We love you guys, first of all. Like, venues don't exist without the artists and the fans, right? That's like what I said earlier. It's those 3 have to live in like a harmony and have to be working together to be able to build anything. It takes a whole community to actually make it work. And a lot of the communities are dying right now, like all around the country.
Oh, is you know that like
Yeah, like statistically, like venues are closing. Oh, especially
Holy
our
shit.
size. Like it's really hard to run a venue our size. It's like right in the middle of big and small, you know. But it specifically, just venues in general are really struggling. Ticket sales nationally are down like 30-something%, and a lot of it's to do with money. The small stuff is dying off in that. It's like a bigger problem, and I feel like this city is like uniquely special. And Colorado is also the highest ticket sales per capita. We're in like a bubble market where people really appreciate music, but like across the country, a lot of stuff is dying off.
So you think if you had tried it in a different city with like a different setup, like you feel like Fort Collins is uniquely like
I feel like it's like the perfect place
yeah,
to
like a good
learn how to
market.
do this because we aren't like a giant market. We're a third level market?
Tertiary market.
Yeah, so like
Oh, okay.
like there's Denver, which is like a primary market,
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
and then what's like secondary markets? What would
Secondary would be like Boulder. It's a little closer.
Oh.
It's not.
but it still
Okay,
has
yeah.
high population density and like
Yeah.
there's enough people that you could have a show every night and it would be packed. And then there's like our size where it's like there's 200,000 people, 300,000 people, but it's just I don't think you could have I don't know maybe you could have a sold out show every single night, but it's pretty hard to do that in a market that doesn't have like the population density because we're all so spread out here.
It is smaller and more tight knit. Like from
But yeah,
my
then if you can get it
perspective,
started
like
there, then it's, like-
everyone knows like everyone. Like, and it took me like a matter of months. Like in terms of like getting
In the
into the
scene.
music scene, it didn't take very long to like know everyone.
It's the perfect place to like learn how a music scene should be, I guess. Because like when
Yeah.
I met Maddie, which we did our first show with, right, all the way back to then before I really knew Gabe, I was going to all the house shows at like Hotel Hillcrest, and when I was a freshman, and like met a bunch of the community. That shit was so cool. Before COVID, the house shows were amazing, and I haven't gotten to go any since then. But that's where it was like all started for me too. Like it got my brain thinking about it all the time. I'm like, this is so fucking cool.
I love.
And in
a good
St.
house
Louis, they didn't
show.
have like fully that energy, but it was like 5 like touring bands hitting up houses, and
Yeah.
it was so cool.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
I see your vision though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
It's
Like,
inspiring, honestly.
yeah, I feel crazy sometimes, but it's like we're just so deep in it too. Gabe's just been like we've just been along for the ride through so much crazy shit.
And you've dedicated like
I've
probably
dedicated, like-
over 10,000, at least 10,000 hours.
Who knows? At this
I don't
point.
even know.
How could you keep track
I
of that?
don't even know how
at
to do the
that
math
point?
Yeah.
to do that, but like I'll work till like 4 a.m. and then I'll go to sleep. I'll wake up at like 10, and then I'll go run sound, and then I'll go code after, and then go to sleep. And like
It's a full grind.
and like my whole schedule's like flipped upside down, but then it's nuts. Yeah.
Yeah.
How did y'all end up becoming the owners of the Soundbar?
So going back to where we were leaving off, where we got offered, did we say
We
like
didn't even
when
say
we
that
first
part
got
yet.
offered?
We just said we
venue?
started doing a lot of shows.
Oh yeah.
And then the owner was like, "Hey, like we want to partner."
Yeah, so he offered us 30% to come on with him. We were doing pretty good, and he wanted to synergize. We were like, no, we don't want to do 30%. You can't decide anything business-wise unless you have 51% at that level. And they were
You
asking
couldn't
for
really change a culture, or like we love
No,
Billy,
Yeah,
but like he had a bar, and like we
Yeah.
really we never did it for like a bar. We did it for like the music, you know. And I'm not even like that big of a drinker.
I think
So-
that's why I heard about the Soundbar and was like, you're never gonna be able to play there because you have to pay a lot of money.
Oh no, that's never. Okay, I've actually had people
Okay,
ask
was that
me
a
about that.
fable?
Like,
I mean, I'm glad we
No, I
could.
think that was
We've
real.
never-
Yeah.
we've never
we've
made
never been
people
about
pay.
that.
Oh my god!
No, you never
so
pay to
you
play. That's
shouldn't.
so fucked up.
I thought it was like you gotta cover
That's
the
like the
bar.
lowest level of venue.
Okay, well I'm glad we
In LA, they
squashed
do it all the
that.
time, just because there's so many artists that want to play. That's like, they're like, if you just pay me to do it, that's like part of the same problem, right? Because there's no way for them to quantify or know if you're gonna bring people, so they don't want to take the risks. They have so many people that are willing to play
Yeah.
that they'd take money for it to minimize the risk.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So they might not even be evil. They're just like trying to cover their rent.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, and that's what I thought it was.
That's a very real
Our
thing.
rent's like $12,000 a month.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I interrupted you, Gabe.
I think he offered us 30%, somewhere
Right.
around there. We countered with 100%. But like,
That's so bad.
Damn. Okay, that's business for you.
Okay.
Shit, I gotta take notes.
Is 100%.
It was this time last year.
Holy
Like
shit.
it was during Thanksgiving. I like drafted it.
yeah, I was finishing my last semester of college. I had like a bunch of classes plus like throwing shows on the side. Then Manley had graduated that May, so then he was
took
just
the lead on it.
negotiating for like 4 months, something like that.
Damn. And you countered with 100. What a
Yeah, I just was like, fuck it. I love Billy, but I wanted to be able to have full creative control of, like, be able to fully change it to just a music venue. And I know that his people like love him and we love them, but they were like, they wanted to party and drink, and like we love that too. But we wanted to have music and have like all types of music and be able to just focus purely on that. Yeah, we decided to just
All or nothing.
send it. And so like we didn't have that much money, and he was aware of that. Like we're what were we, 23?
Yeah, it's
When we were in
fresh out
talks.
of college.
wow.
We had like, what was it that we'd made from promoting and
We made like
from
somewhere between 30 and 40 grand from promoting like the 3 previous years. Then so we put that down, and then we did this deal where we would pay off an amount of money over time with profits of the business from getting involved. So we like started training, and like it was like kind of like the perfect process.
Yeah, he like
We
was
were
still
taking
with
on a
us and
lot.
like teaching
Yeah.
us, but he still held everything. And like we were learning how it all worked and like how to run a bar.
Yeah.
Right. Like
Yeah.
I didn't spend that much time in bars, so like I had to learn a lot. And say to Gabe, so no, we both didn't really go to the bars
No,
that much.
never bartended, never nothing.
Yeah.
Went straight in. We're like, all right, we're making drinks.
Let's learn everything.
Yeah. Started diving
I got
into
like
sound.
a dummies bar book
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for you.
for dummies, and I just like read it like 3 times. I was like, all right, let's go.
I like the
humility.
pickle shots.
Yeah.
by the
That's
way.
Billy's. Those are Billy's.
Oh, okay.
Shout out
okay.
to Billy's Pickle Shop.
Yeah.
Took us a year and a half to do all that. We recently, like, what was it?
September
It was like 20th.
18th or we need to know that day.
Yep.
But
That's when we fully switched everything over.
we went through a crazy
changed the name and
thing
everything.
with that too.
That's when y'all came up with Soundbar, huh?
Yep.
We came up with it a year and a half before, and I built the logo. I had everything ready a year ago, but it took us that long because it was just like it just took a year longer. I had this whole timeline that to the date was a year off. It was super weird.
What
I
the
showed
fuck?
Gabe the other
Yeah,
day.
we hit everything,
What?
but it just like was a little delayed.
We hit everything
yeah.
in the order, but it was a year later than it was supposed to be.
That's amazing.
And we were
I
like,
mean,
fuck.
You can't time everything
Can't
perfectly.
time it
Yeah.
I
perfect.
mean, it's not
Turns
like
out-
we've run a bar before or anything.
Yeah.
a year longer than I thought it would.
Turns out we're not in control of all of the things that are happening.
No,
around.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's so cool.
It was wild, but yeah. So then January 4th, 2024, we closed on the coast, but we didn't fully close because we had to pay down some stuff. And there was this whole ordeal with the city where they didn't understand what was going on. And we love the city of Fort Collins. And that's all.
That's all we're saying.
We figured it out with them, and they were respectful about it.
Yeah.
Let us
Okay.
continue our vision
Okay.
and our mission, but like we almost died.
Holy shit. Wait, like literally?
They almost ran out of money completely.
Yeah, like Billy almost ran out of money because he was basically still owning the bar. Like all money was going to him. We were paying all the money with he was paying all the money with his bills. Like we were involved like managing it, and we were like we were like ready to take over, right? So we were like there, but then they like stopped us and they're like, yo, you've been taking, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
We
But
love
weren't.
the city
But we
of Fort
weren't. And we
Collins.
proved to them that we did not.
Love it,
And
though.
they were like, thank you for telling us everything.
Yeah.
And it took 3.5 weeks.
Wow.
Wow.
And that cost
Yeah.
us like $30,000.
Yeah.
And our rent's $12,000 a month.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
And we've been digging out of debt. So we had like
Yeah.
no money.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Jesus.
Crazy.
Lava though.
Paid rent late.
Lava though.
Paid rent late. And then shout out to our landlords. Because I asked them to forgive us for like the penalty. And they did.
They understood the situation.
Yeah, it was like $3,000 or something.
Wow.
So I was like,
Damn.
please.
Yeah.
If I paid it
Damn,
right now.
this is literally a movie, bro. This is
I'm
like
telling
the
you, dude.
amount of
You're
like
only getting, like, a
steps.
little bit.
I know that's what I'm saying. This is a whole movie.
I
Like,
think one day it's going to be a movie.
Season.
I
It's
feel
not a
like
movie, it's a
it's got
season.
no, it's
potential.
straight up. It's a whole
If we can get it to just like,
Yeah.
it will though. Like it just, I'm not going to stop.
I mean, the steps are
I'm
there.
too crazy, dude.
Things
That was
are
Gabe.
things are just that falling into place. I think you're
Yeah.
unstoppable at this point.
That's
You got momentum.
But that thing almost killed us. It was like a real
Yeah.
test. And like Gabe and I go on these walks and like, I don't smoke cigarettes. I smoked a cigarette with Gabe.
After that, I needed a good
I
cigarette.
got an email that was just like, they sent it to Billy and us and it was like, no, you can't sell liquor anymore. Like it was a show cause hearing, just like, you can't. We're
Was
like,
that
what's
just
going
recently?
on?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember
that's
that
all. It was
era.
right before we
That
changed
was-
the name
remember
because we were
that?
trying to change
I remember that. That was right before
We filed-
residency.
Yeah.
Oh my
We
god.
filed for the liquor license transfer. When we like initially had like signed it, but we didn't like transfer anything, in January 4th of 2024, I tried to file a transfer then, but then I realized that we didn't have enough money and we didn't have as much investment as like we needed. We only had that like really that $40,000 at first.
Wow.
That Gabe and I had, and we just like put it into the rent pretty much. Like,
Wow.
Shit.
so yeah, we kind of like got in this like weird situation where like if we try to transfer it, then it won't go through because we got to pay shit off.
Yeah.
So it just became this whole thing, and then yeah, the lady we were working with was really nice, and she understood what was going on, and then yeah, that's all. I don't want to go too far in, but
Yeah.
it was
fair.
crazy. Like Gabe and I were just like every day, we're just like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
Like we literally have been working for 4 years, or what was it, 5 years? It was just a couple months ago. So yeah,
Right,
almost
right.
6
Yeah.
years to get to here, and we're like, is this gonna fucking kill us?
It definitely made us question like everything.
Oh,
Like, do we still
absolutely.
want to do this? Do we believe? And then we were like, all right, let's just let.
And we're like, yes,
Universe
let's
decide.
fucking just fight.
And like one of the things that for me made it like I knew it was like meant to be was although we still had most of the shows, we unfortunately had to cancel like a.
We
handful.
canceled one just right the day it happened because I was just like freaking the fuck out.
Yeah.
I was like, am I in trouble? Like, what did we do wrong? I'm like, very much, I'll tell you the truth.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was like, we were freaking out. We were like, do we need to call an attorney? Like,
Yeah.
what does this mean?
So then in that time we decided to keep the rest of the shows and just not sell alcohol. One thing that like really inspired me to like that it was gonna go through and everything, or, like we were gonna get through it was like seeing the impact of the community and like everybody was still coming, which was just mind blowing.
It actually like caused a ripple effect. Like we announced, like Gabe and I were sitting there, we're like, do we still do it? Because like we aren't gonna make any money at all. Because like the bar's really, you make like your chance of money is at the bar pretty much. Like
Right.
tickets on even a really good night, like normally break even, or maybe we make like $200. Like it's not really about the tickets for us. The bar is like the lifeline of rent,
Right.
and so it was just like fuck, like
But you did it anyway.
they bled us
Yeah,
out,
you did it
but-
anyway, and it
That's
worked
so-
out, and so that's what
and
like
people
made.
still showed up. Like,
Yeah.
like,
But yeah, no.
that's
Then what I was trying to
amazing.
say is like the community just like we put out a post. It was just like, hey, we want to just tell you right now. It was only like in a couple hours after us learning about it, maybe like 6 hours. I was supposed to do sound. I was like, there's no way I can possibly do sound right now. I was like losing my mind. I was like, how the hell, like what's happening right now? How can they do that? Like
Yeah.
I was so confused. but it really sucked.
But
we
I
made
think-
it. We
Yeah,
made it.
that's
But
like
the community
that
rallied, too.
momentum.
We put that post out, and like everybody was like, "We're gonna come anyway."
Yeah.
And seeing that, I was like, "That's the coolest shit ever."
Wow.
Like that's what the whole thing's about.
No, literally.
And then Gabe and I like
That's-
got really excited again, and within like 2 weeks, we're like, "This is not gonna stop us." We like dug back in again, but for like 2 weeks, we were just like, "Holy shit,
Bro.
what is happening?" It was like felt like, you know, that picture of the dude that's like seen war.
Yeah.
He's just like,
Like the 1,000-yard stare.
It was that.
Yeah.
This is so much smaller than what you're talking about, but I think every artist in the world can relate with what you're talking about. I know I've had like these moments in my art career where I'm just like, why the fuck am I doing this?
Yeah.
And I guarantee you have felt that way in your life.
For sure. 100%.
Yeah.
That's going to go crazy in the movie, though. Like, that,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell the full story about everything that happened in the movie. on a longer interview.
On the next pod, yeah, we
Yeah.
do.
Well,
Time for the candy gauntlet.
okay, what do you, I know you said you like licorice,
Ugh.
but I feel like that's gonna get tested.
That
I feel like I need to test it.
Yeah. I'll do it with you.
Okay.
Will
But you did say that's the worst
try
one.
one time.
every time.
Every time
I
you
feel
do
like
it,
you like
yes.
him at this point.
here. Feel free.
she did do a second one once.
I did. I braved it. Maybe
just-
So
maybe
double
I'll
salt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so just
double
before
salt.
you put it in your mouth, lick it.
lick it. We gotta lick it.
And it's not like a. Oh God, am I gonna do? Okay,
yeah,
We
you
have to.
Like,
It's
we all-
solidarity.
We gotta lick it.
If we're gonna do one, we have to do. Everybody has to do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
So you gotta get the reaction. Everybody has to get the face in there.
Oh my
Alright.
God. Okay. Okay.
Cheers.
Dude.
Cheers. You gotta lick it first.
It just gives you a warning.
Oh. That's so quick.
It's like a little electrocution.
What the fuck's happening?
Is that just a lot of salt?
Yep.
Oh,
It's not as bad as
I'm gonna grab some water.
You're dangling, Gabe.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Just clip it around.
Oh
clip it
my
around.
god.
That wasn't like
Shit.
bad, but it wasn't good at all.
My mouth's like, I don't know what's up.
It's like soy sauce.
Yeah, like highly concentrated.
Like if you just
I
drank
just
soy
consumed
sauce.
a lot of sodium. Like I have hypertension now. Like
I'm so sorry. I'm gonna make you sign a
I'm signing in
liability
right
waiver.
I wasn't kidding when I said
Don't
it's like
sue me for
trauma.
hypertension.
Yeah.
Straight up trauma. Ugh.
wow, that's
Right.
so
Like,
that's the start.
that's
That's the
like
start.
truly one of the worst ones I've had in
Okay,
this.
good.
Honestly, I think it's all
At least we
uphill
can
from
only go
here.
hopefully up.
Yeah.
That was interesting. It was like the saltiness
Although
like, was like
Those ones are terrible.
These are actually horrible.
How much sodium?
Did I like that one?
No, you never. You,
You
weren't
did not.
here. You weren't here when we did
These
that
sour
one.
pickle?
are actually
No, that didn't get
The
through
worst.
anyone.
How much sodium?
Wait, sour pickle.
No, it's terrible.
I feel like we kind of have to.
Oh,
We kind of have to.
Okay.
Billy's pickle shot.
Okay.
oh my god! Oh my
Elijah
god!
needs to experience it, so I thought it was gonna be like I like pickles.
I feel like there might only be 4 in here, but
Oh no.
Oh,
Wait.
that's Elijah. I'll sit this one out. I'll sit this one out.
there's
I call
only
it.
4. Okay.
I really hate pickles.
There,
You hate pickles?
We've had like a thing about this.
Oh, right.
What
It's-
the fuck?
yeah, they're fucking huge.
Maybe you like these
They're like huge ass balls.
Oh Jesus,
Good
I
luck,
really
y'all.
hate
Hey,
pickles.
cheers.
Cheers.
Okay.
I'll cheers to that with this thing.
Oh,
Oh god.
Okay.
If you don't like it, you can spit it into my mouth.
That's actually not that bad. I
What?
like it.
You're joking. You're
I'm done.
absolutely joking. No.
Tap it out.
Help.
Help. No, literally. I literally had to spit that shit out last podcast.
Oh, that's terrible.
I'm doing it. I'm swallowing
It's
it.
pretty strong.
Oh,
But
I don't like that
it
combo.
reminds me of this like Mexican candy I used to eat
The
growing up.
tahine.
It's like it has tahini.
Tamarindo and like tahini.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm doing
It's
that.
like
I mean the whole thing.
interesting. It's a little
Oh my
strong.
god. You're so
Also-
Keep my
strong.
fingers green.
It makes your tongue blue.
I don't know if it's blue.
It is. It's bright
It's
blue.
blue as fuck.
Ah.
Wow, y'all impressed me. Holy
I don't know if I
shit.
can finish it though. It's like it's really strong.
It's terrible.
I finished it. You and me
I finished it. Hop up.
Wow.
Ugh.
I still
Amazing.
have this much left, and I'm not eating it.
I ate the whole
I-
fucking thing.
Here.
Yeah.
I'm not eating this for sure.
Well, Jolos, now there's some left for you.
Yeah, you want some?
I get.
Fuck, guys.
All right, what's
That was.
next?
Oh no!
Yes,
You're
these-
killing me.
What's next?
Okay, maybe.
Oh, Jesus.
Maybe
That's-
something good. That was
I
some
feel
good
like.
shit.
Do you want to try the beans? Okay,
Did
we
you
got
do it? Please
senzu
don't do it.
beans.
Thank you. That's all I needed. That's all I needed. I was like, I guess I'll try. Okay.
Oh, no, I don't have to? Okay.
I honestly have no idea what these are,
I don't know
but
where the
What?
video is.
may the odds be
Is this
ever
like a
in your
jelly bean?
favor. I have no idea. They're called
don't know.
senzu
Are y'all
beans.
allergic to anything?
Absolutely not.
Is there nuts in
I like
this?
to see it.
Oh no.
I think so. I think it's mostly
It's
nuts.
not. Don't chew on it. Don't chew on it. It's hard.
Okay,
Oh.
cheers.
Suck on it.
Thank you for
Oh,
the...
why is it so hard?
Don't chew. Don't. Break it.
No, I
broke your
always chew. I can't.
You just
Easy.
want to chew on it.
Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Oh yeah,
That's like a
That's not bad.
pop that
It's good.
in.
that's
You can like
good.
throw a lot of those in at once.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Just let it fully
I need.
cover the taste
It
buds.
tastes like a Smartie.
Oh, it does taste like a Smartie.
Like a
Yeah.
little sugar pill.
Yeah.
That was good.
I'll take that all
Now you
day.
can get into it.
I bit right into it. I said,
There we
fuck
go.
it.
It's like talkie.
Let's try this ramen one.
That's good.
Ah, okay.
You
like
think it's
that a
gonna
lot.
taste like ramen?
Better.
I don't know.
was very
Oh,
good.
I've had that.
I'm kind of
before.
hoping.
I kind of want.
Wait, you
that.
have?
It's gummy.
Dude,
Okay.
are we just gonna like I'll eat one strand?
You can
What?
just eat each piece at a time. It's pretty addicting, honestly. I've done it before.
I'll take just a bite
Once you
out
get
of
started,
it.
then you just.
I don't know what...
I dropped the ramen. I dropped the ramen. Okay. We have a couple strings here.
We each get one string. This is. I feel like I'm eating a
All right.
worm.
You gotta feel the
You can
texture,
have that
right?
No,
Okay.
I got you.
Oh.
I dropped it,
Oh.
so it's all me.
It's like stringy a little bit.
Yeah.
It's like a spaghetti.
It's like
Okay.
those pull away like licorice.
All right.
Like okay. Oh, what?
I like that texture.
This one's kind of
My
nice.
friend Tyler brought me back this from Tokyo.
Yeah, I like
It's
that.
good. What's up with this?
I'll take that.
Do I have like order takeout in that?
What about this one?
Yo,
Yes.
you're doing it all. Oh my god.
Let's do it.
It says, your mouth will get watery.
Oh,
In
oh,
Spanish.
okay.
You're bilingual?
No, he's like, yeah, it's
Yeah, my family comes from Mexico.
Oh,
Jump for
shit.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know how to speak fluent Spanish?
Okay.
My first language. And then I learned English like
In school.
school, like 4-ish years old.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
What area of Mexico is your family from?
My mom's from Chihuahua, so like the northern part. And then my dad's from Puebla, which is a little closer to Central America.
Okay.
That story's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful
How
story.
they met?
Just like the
Or-
whole thing.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
how you got here?
Yeah, I guess like that's like they both like immigrated, and like if it wasn't for that and like them meeting and then them just like staying in the country too, it's like I would have never like been born, or like I would maybe have been in Mexico.
Yeah.
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 So
Yeah.
That is weird.
Same with my family.
But what if they met in Mexico?
probably not.
They met in America, right?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
And then they had you here?
Yeah.
And they're like, you're my personally, let's
Damn.
do a family.
That's
Beautiful.
fucking sick.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
First generation Americans.
Yeah.
First generation too.
Yeah.
Nice. Where are your guys' families from?
So my mom's from Colombia.
Oh, sweet.
She raised me. My dad wasn't really around. So she came here. Her mom died of cancer. My mom was about 30 when it happened. She was like, I just need to get out of here. Decided to come to America. And then like her story's nuts. It just like I remember as a kid, that was the thing I did. I would go on walks with her and listen to her tell me stories about her life. And I was just like, holy shit, like you are
Badass woman.
a really badass woman.
I didn't know that about you.
Yeah,
I didn't know you're first
It's an
generation.
incredible story.
Thank you.
You guys need to do a whole episode just on that.
Yeah.
Probably.
We could.
Bring your mom in.
Yeah.
She's still with us.
Yeah, she is. Yeah.
Sorry,
She's.
I didn't want to like.
Yeah, bring your mom in. Come on. That's totally fair. That's
I don't
such
want to
a
assume that.
that's such a sincere question, and then such sensitivity around like, yeah, some people's parents aren't with us anymore, and that's a real thing. Yeah, no, she's around. She's so ornery.
Bring her in while she's still around and get a podcast.
Yeah.
I did it with my grandpa and my dad. And we recorded a whole podcast of just like his life because nobody knew like the full story. everybody heard like the little stories, but we like sat down and just like went through everything for 3 hours.
Oh, like an
Yeah.
oral history.
Yeah.
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 Cool.
That's awesome.
You should do it.
Yeah.
Everybody should with like their family members.
I have been interviewing her. Like I asked her, like, I recorded our phone calls and like, tell me about your favorite food when you were a kid. And like, she had a really traumatic childhood, so some of it's she's like, I'm not going to talk about that. I'm like, that's fair. That's yeah. I think I did know that you're a first generation American, but you said your parents, did they meet in the Philippines or did they meet here?
They met in the Philippines.
Okay.
And then my mom was pregnant, and then they were like, we need money. And so they moved for me.
Damn.
And so I'm like the first American in like the entire family.
Whoa.
Wow.
And so like, I don't even know, because they moved around like in their 20s, like early 20s.
Yep.
And I don't really know what they were going through in that moment of like, fuck, we have a kid. Let's move to a whole different country.
Yeah.
And like,
Do they know English?
yeah, in the
Okay.
Philippines they had to.
Okay, cool.
The amount of risk you have to take, like,
Yeah.
and have that mindset to be able to do that
Yeah.
is just like,
Yep.
like Hail Mary times 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it motivates me almost like every day pretty much. Like it's kind of like the reason why I like push so hard for shit or like just like go for shit. Just
I think
'cause-
Gabe's got.
Yeah,
Gabe's got
yeah,
the
I
same
got that
thing.
same thing.
yeah, it's like I don't know, cause like I feel like lucky enough to have those two people make the decision to do it, and then to like be here. I don't know, me turn out to be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're killing it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We're all killing it. We're all alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is
We're like,
wild.
we're doing things that are important to us.
And we're together just like right here.
Yeah.
This is
Straight
a
up, yeah.
slight change of subject. I doubt it is, but where did the name Soundbar come from? And then we'll stop. But that's been something I've been dying to ask. And
Yeah.
like, yeah, tell us
Also,
about.
I just realized I've been holding these for.
Let's.
So, do you want to do that and then dive in?
Yes. Yes. What is
Wow.
this one?
These
It's
are
Chinese
straight
candy.
up. These look like rocks, like gems.
Thank you.
Where were we?
Oh, I don't know.
I already put it in.
Whoa!
Oh, I said it will make your mouth water in Spanish. So.
Oh.
Oh, it's salty.
Oh,
Oh, be careful.
I don't actually have anything, but I just don't like salt that much.
Yeah, I can't.
God,
that's
covered.
that's saltier than the licorice.
That is.
I'm not doing that.
Covered with
I can't.
salt.
I can't
I'm
do
not
this
doing
one.
I want
We're,
my sweet shit back.
we're putting this down.
Oh God.
I cannot.
I'm not doing that. Yep.
Wow, we all tapped out there.
Yeah.
I'm killing it.
No! Oh my
No
god!
way.
You
No.
still.
You're gonna-
No way!
No.
You gotta drink a lot of water, or else you're
I tried-
gonna dry up like a sponge.
I tried
Oh my
biting into
god, you
it,
did it!
and it's like dried
Getting in the middle.
chicken.
You're-
Yeah, that's gross.
no, you
Now
can't.
that's water.
No, there's
No, you
there's
can spit it
no
out.
way.
Yeah, but you sure you didn't read dry?
That
Okay.
is horrible.
Dude, I thought if I got to the middle,
For
it would
your
be
beard.
sweet.
It's
It
for
would
your
get
beard.
better.
Oh.
You added to a Corona, bro.
Oh my God.
You weren't supposed to even eat that?
Oh my God.
that
That's
explains
for your beer and more.
Oh my god.
Anymore.
That
Oh my
was.
Just
God.
drink it. Well, drink it with your Modelo, and like that might balance it out.
Okay, well I'm drinking
Yeah.
a cider, so whew, okay.
Yeah, that's
Oh, that was bad.
really terrible.
I mean, it makes sense. It was
No,
like a lime.
job,
It was like a,
Try.
something you
It
add.
probably dissolved in it.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
That was rough. That was rough.
That I feel like this was an actual gauntlet. I think you always
do
say
this one?
gauntlet. You're fucking okay. I'm gonna. No, I'm trying
That
to
was
lie.
actually good though.
All right.
What the name?
Okay.
Yeah, the
Close us
name.
out?
Wait, we've got to figure out why they
Oh
wanted the
fuck!
name.
Right.
Okay.
No
Fuck.
question.
Soundbar.
It was originally Eclipse, but it sounded like a nightclub too much. And then my mom texted me, "What about Soundbar?" And I was like, that's like poetic, just because we're taking it from a bar and doing way more music, but also the bar's still gonna be there. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and like it's just like 2 words. I like simple,
Yeah.
like no more than 3 words you can remember.
I like the logo too.
I made the
Yeah.
logo.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's a good name.
I sat on Adobe Illustrator for so long. Like, it's so simple, but it was like I had to simplify it so much. It was way too complicated at first.
All right.
All right.
Are we gonna do?
Oh yeah, fuck. We have to. We end it with.
Elephant penis.
We end it with that. We
So
just
we're
sing.
gonna make up a song. We're gonna improvise us singing the words elephant.
You don't have to
penis.
do it. You don't have to do it. But we'll
absolutely have
we'll
to
do
do
it.
And it is.
You do not have
There's
to.
a lot of tradish. We got a lot of tradish.
It's
but
So you can go like elephant penis, elephant.
whatever
penis.
genre you want.
we like
We can go off
we've
there.
had rapping, we've had
Oh, yeah, I'm not
beatboxing,
scared of
you know.
So if you'll start
do
us
it.
off, if that's okay.
Just say it.
Well,
Yeah.
however, whatever vibe you catch.
Elephant, elephant.
We'll let them.
Crazy.
Elephant, 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 elephant,
1-800
elephant, 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 Hey.
All right, see you guys.
Okay, I think we just formed a barbershop quartet. What the
That
fuck?
was
Okay, catch you next time. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for
Bye.
listening. Bye.
Elefante Pinar.